Hey, I just watched the film Home Run from 2013. It is a faith based film starring Scott Elrod as a hotshot baseball player. He hits rock bottom, no pun intended, uh, with his addiction to alcohol. He gets a DUI that injures his younger brother, and you get flashbacks of his rough, abusive childhood with his father. He's ordered by his agent, played by Vivica Fox, to go to 8 weeks of rehabilitation and also to coach a bunch of kids on a baseball team. He also reconnects with his estranged wife and his young son. And I like this movie. I'm not super religious, but with this film, it wasn't as heavy handed with Christianity and faith like some faith based films can be. It didn't hit you over the head with it. It definitely was a factor in it, but it wasn't super corny or cheesy. I thought, it was just enough to where it didn't ruin the movie for me. It's a longer movie. It's like an hour and 47 minutes long. I really like Scott Elrod's performance as a recovering addict, dealing with his childhood and addiction to alcohol. And Vivica Fox was pretty good in her small role as his agent. They were basically the most recognizable people in the cast, um, and that's okay. Like I'm not dissing the movie for that, but those were the most recognizable people in the cast that I saw. Um, I thought the locations were nice. It had decent cinematography. Uh, I'm assuming it was like a independent film, but it was still filmed decently. I just really liked it. I'm not usually into sports films or sports in general, and this does focus on baseball, but it more focuses on Scott Elrod's character, Corey. I just, I really enjoyed it. And I'm not super religious. I grew up going to church. I taught catechism. I went to Sunday school. And I guess you could say I'm kind of a lapsed Christian to get personal. So I kind of have a complicated relationship with Christianity. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie for what it was. And I got it at the dollar store, so I thought it was pretty decent. And I have a few other several other movies that I'm probably going to review and watch. But that's it for now. You know, uh, Let me know your thoughts. If you're a faith-based person, it was definitely a factor in this movie, but I felt like it wasn't the only factor that could help a person with addiction. It showed the other factors as well as like group therapy, group meetings, and whatnot. Really, my only complaint is the movie just kind of ends. Um, and I'm not going to spoil it, but I thought it could have had just a few more minutes of showing Corey. But really, that's my only complaint about the movie. It just kind of abruptly ends. Was expecting just a little bit more. But other than that, it was a pretty good movie. Like I said, it wasn't a corny Christian based movie or faith based movie. I thought it hit just the right notes. And Scott Elrod did a really great job. And I realized I kind of recognized him from a few other things. So that's it for now. And, leave your comments or suggestions. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.